Right, so I am here at Silverstone auctions at the NEC, and I want to do a little video just explaining a couple of cars, a couple of little childhood dreams from back in the 80s, 90s, like early cars. And two cars I want to talk about. There's loads here, there's absolutely loads of cars here. Look everywhere, you can just see endless amounts of classic cars. That's what Silverstone's all about, they sell classic cars. Unfortunately the auction's not on today, but I'm going to just use this opportunity to talk about these two cars. And the first one is this Lamborghini Contach. Now look at that. It's an LP 400S. It is the most outrageous looking car you ever see on the road. It's the back tyres on it. It's unbelievable. Look at them. They are, let's look at the size of these tyres. They are upside down, 3, 4, 5, 30, 15s. So they are like the smallest, widest wheels I think I've ever heard of. Look at them tyres. They are unbelievable. This car is absolutely pristine. I haven't got a clue what it's going to sell for. In fact, there might be a guide price on the little ticket on the front. We'll have a look at that in a sec. But when do you ever see a car that looks like that? Something else I looked at, look how small the windows are. Now, I guess the reason for that is because this glass obviously has to slide down. It's got nowhere to go into, so they've had to split the screen, or the window, so as they can still have it opening, but just not much. Interesting. Now, there's a shot from the front. Look at that. Let's look at that ticket as well. So, is there a guide price on here? There's like a thing here. The estimate is 350 to 400,000 pounds, and it is a 4-litre V12, and it produces 400 brake horsepower. That is interesting. Let's get a shot of the interior. Can we get a camera in there? Look at that inside. What a car. Unbelievable. 400 grand though. Right, the next car I want to talk about is over here. Let's go for a little wander over here. En route, we'll look at some others. There's an old Jag, a few bikes. There's Leon. A Porsche 911 Turbo with, I think they call it the, let's get it right, flat nose, that's what it's called. That's not car number 2 though. Car number 2 is this. It's a Ferrari Testarossa, but there's something special about this Ferrari. It's got a Koenig kit on it. Now Koenig, they basically make these wide body kits, right? Look at that. Look how wide this car is. It's a joke. So it's a standard Ferrari Testarossa, but with this monstrous kit on it. Imagine seeing that on the roads. It's a V12 as well, like the Lambo. Not sure what power it produces, but you can imagine, sorry guys, it must be a seriously powerful car. This estimates between 95 and 115,000 pounds, which is actually quite cheap in comparison to the Lambo. Let's have a little look at performance. Don't know. But anyway, the obvious reason why I want to talk about some old cars is because there's lots of old cars here. And another thing I wanted to mention is Quentin Wilson, the guy that does Top Gear. He's just stood over there. Don't know if you can see him. And I just bumped into him just now, got chatting to him. And I said, Quentin, I've got a photo of me and you, 20 years ago in fact, at Silverstone, at a Top Gear show. I showed him the photo. He's like, bloody hell, it's unbelievable. How old were you then? I worked out I was 9 years old. So I said, Quentin, let's get another photo together. So I'll show you the photo, here it is. So there's me and Quentin Wilson today, and there's a photo of me with Quentin Wilson 20 years ago, and he's just stood over there, still in the car industry. He's obviously a massive petrol head, he loves cars. So quick show around the Silverstone auction, and I'm going to carry on looking at some cars. Right, I just ended the video there, but I want to carry on something. That's what a standard Testarossa looks like. So that's a standard one, and then if I click my fingers, that's what the Koenig one looks like. Standard one, Koenig one. See that? The standard one does look amazing, obviously, but that Koenig one, imagine seeing one of them on the roads. This one is, must be an early one because it's got the black bumpers, splitters here. The later ones have got colour-coded ones. I don't know too much about them. All I know is that that's a Ferrari Testarossa, and to me, that was a childhood dream. They are flying up in value like most other cars in here. I thought I'd get that in. What a day. what a day I've had. I've met Quentin Wilson, I've been backstage with Mike Brewer, and I met Ed China. It's just unbelievable. I feel like, I don't know, I've never had a day like this in my life. It's unbelievable. Thanks to Mike Brewer, so thanks Mike again. And look, I've got a press pass. Me with a press pass, unbelievable. Struggling with words a little bit today. I am a little bit nervous, I don't know why, but struggling a little bit. But thanks again, and see you again soon. Cheers. I keep going to end this video, and I'm not going to end it because this Bentley here, right, is, or used to be owned by this guy. And I know most of you are petrol heads, but this guy is Cristiano Ronaldo. That is his Bentley Continental. It's called a Speed. The Speed is like a higher spec one. Look at that car. I'm a huge fan of Bentley Continentals, but look at the interior of this car. That is absolutely beautiful. They are the most beautiful interiors ever. Look at them seats. I've got to end this video. I don't know, I keep talking about cars. There's so many cars to talk about, but that was Cristiano Ronaldo's car. Like, I'm no football guy, but that to me is surreal. He sat in that seat, he drove that car, he held that steering wheel. It's unbelievable. So many cars to look at here. Brilliant. What a brilliant day. Right, I'm going to say bye again. See you later, guys. Thanks again. There it is, another shot of Cristiano Ronaldo's Bentley Continental GT Speed, about 600 brake, and another one of the Testarossa, another Ferrari there. I'm going. See you later. Thanks.